Texans.
They'll
take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man who's becoming an elder statesman among quarterbacks in the league, drafted back in 04. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
You gotta learn how to know what you're doing. It's gonna be fun. In this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was,
this basically making your own
good. Get back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about what you're doing or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics. Get his game going again.
You're gonna see how Mike Pepper gonna be.
Looking to throw on second down. Roethlisberger, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there. Also brings up third down. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Shout out to my nigga L's.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing
down.
I
told Dante now, y'all gonna be ready this year.
How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It's taken on the 25. Nice move at the 40. A good return there, 17 yards.
No.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10.
It's okay, turn to my next move.
They'll run on 1st down. Tyson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right?
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, man. Follow my YouTube, man. I'm so about catching more.
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
The girl, that's L's.
Off the play fake.
I don't know she L's. Do you on YouTube?
And that is incomplete.
She on YouTube. She said she's some ass.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the
underdogs, look at my views.
You absolutely have to get takeaways.
I'm going up right now.
Get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive
talking about username. You might see me going live right now. I ain't got nobody watching
yards there on the punt. And the Colts
go your phone.
Offense here, 1st and 10.
Subscribe to me while you're ready.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
You see my broadcasting live?
That they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 24, Roethlisberger. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. 3rd down here.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
That's...
Oh, okay.
But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
That's the fence. Oh, it's on there.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to...
Yeah, subscribe. Else.
Downs. When you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Nice
Come
job
here.
bringing that one back.
I'm about to start going about this
on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Why
On first down, Tyson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Oh, God. We ain't got no shut up.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Oh, yeah. Touchdown.
They go play action with Haskins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Why can't Chuck this nigga down?
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now it's Haskins. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Yeah, watch me live. Go.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Oh, good.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, I'm going to start broadcasting with my camera on, not right now. I like to get
on second down now. Tyson. And he stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Greg Olsen. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he
it's Boss Lawrence too.
Like to get him involved.
That's happening Boss Lawrence too.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? They thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it.
Do it now.
Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. If they can try these sorts of things, they can them later.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
What?
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
What do you think?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
I don't know.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted strongly on that one.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Okay.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Oh, yeah.
On third down, Roethlisberger, a screen to Bell. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs in the release.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football.
Just in here. This is girl sound just like I got a friend
it's been drawn up. Everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball.
Why you taking the shot, girl?
To the left side. Knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be. And they got their designated guy turned free.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Here's Haskins to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down.
There we go. Come back.
He gets
Come back here.
enemy territory.
2 minute warning.
12 yards there and a first down.
Shout out to
2
the big
minutes
three.
on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Shout out to somebody that wins it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Yeah, I got you, man.
A gain of 6 there.
You're doing 2 and 3s.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Going up top. And the 7-yard
Oh, yeah, touchdown.
is made.
This on these boys. I ain't never knew.
For a Texans touchdown. A.J. Brown.
I can't wait.
His
Okay,
third
come on this
touchdown
week.
now on
I'm
the
getting
year.
I got the
And
pre-order.
the Texans push
I
further
get
out
paid 2
in
days
front.
early.
As a fan,
I got
is
the 100,000
anything
BC.
prettier than a well-executed
That's
post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty.
My boy gonna be a
Especially when it's done
75.
like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to
I
the
got to
end
play a
zone?
lot of career.
After the touchdown,
I don't know what Bill
wants
will
to
make,
kick
but I'm
it
making me
off.
a big man.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to
I
start
don't
this
know how my
drive
players
in
gonna
pretty good
beat my
shape as they
Warriors.
get it up
Sure.
past the 30.
Now, let me stretch for him. Dominate.
And now Indianapolis set to take the
Don't make me a
field.
stretch
Already
forward.
down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Start to the
Second and
L's.
10 now from about the 32. Here's Roethlisberger. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. The Colts going to use those.
Hey, wait, Quan just sent me an invite. He can't. He didn't know what OT is. So you got you got to off-brand. Yes, you got to.
To their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
You got to on block
6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
You even
Ben to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
You know how I do it, right?
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As a clock.
Look on YouTube, idiot.
Stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, let's do it real quick. See,
Roethlisberger caught here by Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, the 20, 10, and he will have a touchdown.
Yeah, come on, good.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes.
Look on YouTube, see how I'm blocking. Please.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away, but could not. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So,
matter of fact, look, you on this account. You ain't got him blocked on this account. Yeah, stay on this account. Let's join. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna invite you and see invite. Shout out to the Big Five. Shout out to the Big Three.
3 points here. They're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. They work this well across the 45. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Pinheiro now to kick this one away.
Hey, come on, man. We're going to get to their 20.
He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the interception. Here's Roethlisberger. It's complete to the tight end Clay. And he caught it up. And the Texans scoop it.
Hey, back on.
They take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Hey, fuck this broadcast.
Piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air.
Now.